Good evening, everyone. This is 12 News meteorologist Stephen Matrigrano here with a look at your Weather Now update. Overnight should be okay, pretty quiet. Maybe a passing shower, along the coastline towards daybreak, but that's really about it. For the most part, I think we're going to be okay. That was looking out at Newport. This is the capital city, Providence in the background there. A nice shot. Temperatures in the 60s for the most part, a few upper 50s now popping up, and we're going to pretty much hover in the upper 50s to around 60 through the overnight hours and into Monday morning. So it'll be a cool night, but it's not going to be too bad. Monday morning's forecast looks like this. Lots of clouds. I'm, thinking that way for the early morning hours. So it'll be a mainly cloudy sky, giving way to, some sunshine and brighter skies as the morning progresses and towards lunchtime. As a result, temperatures warm up too. Lower 70s expected. Maybe a passing shower again in the morning hours, but I think the best chance of a shower or two is going to be in the afternoon, and especially for locations inland and north and west. Nothing too crazy, nothing too heavy, but a few passing showers certainly possible. Notice the percentages are only 20%. And again, generally a bright afternoon with a blend of some sun and clouds. Now, looking beyond, the near term, the forecast for Monday, let's look at the late week setup. And the jet stream is that, the white arrows represented up to the top of the screen there. That is going to move to our north. And what that means is it's going to allow for some warm and I guess you can call it, tropical air to really, take over and spread up the eastern seaboard with some high pressure in place. And that's going to let us warm things up into the 80s, away from the shoreline. But it's also going to bring the humidity up as well and increase some chances of some, showers and thunderstorms for later on over the weekend. So it's still a little bit far out. So, of course, we'll keep our eyes on that. But I just wanted to give everyone a heads up as to what we're kind of looking at down the pipeline here. And also, of course, the tropical season started at on June 1st. And we are watching a couple systems out in the Atlantic. The National Hurricane Center has designated that low pressure, the area in red, as Invest 92L, and that is going to be moving west at 20 miles per hour. And what that red area means is that they're giving it a 90% chance of becoming a tropical depression or potentially even gaining a name, which would be Brett. So that system is one to watch as it makes its way further west towards the Caribbean. And then also on its heels, this is as in the latest update of Sunday evening, that yellow area is also an area to watch for further development later on this week as well. So a couple areas out in the, I guess you can call it the tropical Atlantic, way out there. And we'll be watching those closely over time as we go forward the next couple of weeks because they have a long trek across the Atlantic before they kind of get anywhere near land. But there's some things to watch in the tropics. But again, in the near term, look for some passing showers on Monday, and otherwise looking at generally quiet conditions locally here over the next several days. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll have a great night and talk to you soon. Take care.